This is ATG with another first to 10 commentary for KOF 11. This time we have a sort of a special first to 10. This is Geese against DanyKOF. It was held at Texas Showdown, and both players are Mexican slash, in the case of Geese, American. So it's kind of a spotlight of a completely different scene that I'm not familiar with. This should be super interesting. Of course, I've done one commentary for a first to 10 between Geese and Roshikal already, so this is my second time seeing Geese play, but I don't know anything about DanyKOF, so it should be super interesting. We all know that Mesoamerica, South America is super strong in KOF, so I'm very, very interested to see how this is going in 11, because I have no idea. We have Geese on one piece side Kula first, then AG, and then Durlon. Very interesting team. We already see a bread and butter combo here. DanyKOF, P2 side with Kim, Duck, and Vanessa. Looks like a good team here, good characters. Geese is on the hunt here with Kula. Nice backdash into jumping light kick, air to air, A breath, standing E. Jumping light kick here from Kim for an air to air. Very, very wild, very aggressive match already. I love this. Guard cancel roll, back hit, nice C into forward A combo, jumping like a reset with Durlon, normal throw for the kill, goes for the fake cross up, normal grab, goes for the delay, OTG for the D-scale, instant overhead, jumping light kick. We see Duck versus Durlon, very difficult for Durlon this matchup probably. This is 2P Duck, he has +1 on the C roll and has a 4 frame, normal, crouching A, Durlon has the same, crouching A, but obviously in that situation he would be at a disadvantage, so normal grab. Shoryu D, jumping light kick, lots of crouching A's, that is a 4 frame, so standing A, standing D. Nice bread and butter combo here from King against Kula. They're playing the PlayStation 2 version, by the way. A breath, jump D from Duck. Oh wow, close C counter hit, that's why we got the double hit here. Okay, it's Vanessa time. Let's see how DanyKOF does with the leader Vanessa. Of course, one of my favorite picks in all of the game. Ooh, nice crouching C anti-air. Not cancelled into sway though, but no problem. Worked out nicely. Accidental uppercut here. You tend to get that if you get crossed sometimes. A bit annoying. Nice. Nice container with the jumping light kick from Vanessa. Such a strong normal. Okay, bread and butter here from Geese. Jumping E from Vanessa, jumping C, saving shift. Durlon at 2 stocks, and if he gets the hit in now, that should be a dead Vanessa. On the other hand, the same is true for Vanessa against Durlon here. Back walk into normal throw, runs away. Lots of jumping E. This is maybe he's a 2K2 player. I don't know, because jumping E is not that great here in 11. He uses it a lot. It's fine. Don't get me wrong, but all of Vanessa's animals are so strong. It's like it's almost the worst one she has, even though it's still fine. It's just not a pick you see a lot. Geese takes the first match with a sliver of life on his Durlon and a backup AG left. It's kind of hard to get that LDM set up with solo Vanessa without any help, unless you land an uppercut close to the corner, then it's quite easy. But just going from normals into LDMs needs practice. Especially from light hits. DanyKOF switching out King here for Kyo, which is interesting. King, of course, is stronger than Kyo, but maybe he feels comfortable with that character. Looking forward to see if Geese kind of gets into a rhythm with this match and maybe pulls off a little more Shoryus with Kula. Of course, Shoryu is absolutely ridiculous, so I would be expecting him to abuse that at some point once he maybe gets into the groove against DanyKOF. Jumping E, Shoryu C here from Kyo, quite risky but totally fine in the beginning of the match when there's no saving shift and quick shift available and so on. It's not the best Shoryu, unfortunately. A breath, jump light kick, DanyKOF super aggressive with his jumps, I love it. There was another nice backdash from Geese, was the perfect angle for the Shoryu. Oh, there's a trade here. What a wild first to 10. Oh man, this is crazy, I love it. Ooh, yeah, that one, nice pickup, damn. That one has invul, the very last, very delayed Rekka follow-up here from Kyo. Lots of invul, like 30 frames, something absolutely ridiculous. The whole step forward is invulnerable, I think until the hit even. You see it rarely because it needs quite a lot of setup though, lots of hits before it. Nice pressure here from Darky. It's very nice using crouching A to max potential. It's very plus. You can actually link a close C after the crouching A if you hit from a cross up. It's that much plus. I think it's plus 6 on hit, if I'm not mistaken. Same as ducking. Kim against duel on now. Jumping C, crouching A, Rekka into teleport. Kim jumping out. Maybe it was an accidental like flash kick, not sure. It looked like it because he did an instant jump up, jumping light kick. Normal throw from duel on. Nice hard tech here to get duel on out with only a pixel left. And now AG has saving shift, which is nice. Oh, there was not a shift combo here from DanyKOF. I would expect him to at some point do a shift combo just to... Whoa! No punish, unfortunately. He didn't get the close D. Yeah, that's the shift combo. He has to saving shift. Wow, okay, he misses the uppercut. He would have had to saving shift there, otherwise the uppercut would have hit. No time to saving shift anymore LDM combo. But fortunately, DanyKOF dropped the combo here. Oh, nice. Got the link from the reflector into standing A. The reflex for super strong. I think it's plus 3 on block if I remember correctly. And it has no pushback, so you can do really strong block strings with it. Vanessa's, one of Vanessa's weaknesses is her normals are super slow except for her close C, which is 5 frames, but obviously you have to be close, and some characters can also low profile it with some attacks, so she has some trouble getting out of the corner, for example. Blitzscreen, it's easy, you can just teleport away, right, go back kick, but in the corner it can be rough. You have to gamble a little bit with the forward roll. In any case, DanyKOF taking the second match here. They appear to be having fun in the player camp. Very high speed first to 10. Let's see if there are any shakeups here with character picks. I'm not sure what the rules were for this. The video says grand finals. It's a first to 10 though. Maybe it was just a special rule for the finals, or they agreed on a first to 10. I don't know if they have to, if the winner has to keep their character, or if they are allowed to switch. In any case, we see a repeat now with the same teams here. So far, we haven't seen any crazy shift combos. Just a quick shift here and there, but nothing crazy. No LDM combo as well. So yeah, let's see. Close D, Kula. It's a good choice, by the way. Close D, very underrated. Close D is plus, so in the mirror match is particularly good, because if you just do close C in the mirror match, it can be punished with Shoryu, unless you cancel it. Close C, launch, Shoryu, bread and butter combo, flash kick, and Rekka's hard knockdown, goes for cross up, roll forward, or rather back here from Dark Geese's Kula. Jump light kick, jump C, close C, ooh, okay. And yeah, he got the up kick super here, nice back turned hit, nice, and that's the shift combo, yeah, and that's the stun. There we go, and stomp, no, he misses the stomp, it would have been nice, it would have been so nice. Could have gone into the launch super, to juggle anyway, forward A, into air super, that would have been brutal damage with Kim. It's fine though, it's fine. Darky's sitting at 3 stocks, unfortunately, you kinda don't want to do that LDM with duel on Kim, because he has so little HP left anyway. We would rather get Kyo out or Vanessa out, but by the time that happens, DanyKOF will have saving shift again, so yeah, unfortunately for Darkies. So a very strong match so far for DanyKOF. Ooh, nice, going for the chip damage here. This is such a tricky super. In general, you would expect that you would just guard cancel out of it, right? But you can't, because the hits are so fast after each other. Guard cancel kind of gets queued up until the end. You cannot escape. You have to roll during the super freeze ideally, so you don't even block it. Ooh, wow, nice small jump, cross up, instant low. So that was really tricky. Nicely done by DanyKOF, if it was intentional. Oh yeah, we see a switch now from AG to Gato. Quite the upgrade, I would say, in power. Let's see how this is going. I also like the fact that Dark Geese is sticking to leader duel on. I really respect it. I love leader duel on. It's just such a fun character to play. Lots of downsides, of course, with the LDM. Your opponent can just saving shift it, your opponent needs to be standing, and all these kinds of things, all crouching, but cannot be juggled. Can't really get anything out of that, but yeah, a lot of fun. Cooler corner here by Kim. Kim going with the usual block strings. Nice, we see a hard knockdown. No small jump, just standing there with close C. AA. Light kick from Kim, another one, interesting. Yeah, look at that pressure. Nice. Super aggressive. DanyKOF is so aggressive. I think Geese needs to find angles for his Choreo. Maybe he's underestimating how insanely powerful that thing is. Or it's just not his style. I think... Ooh, okay. I wonder why he goes to Dulon here. Just getting a light kick in doesn't seem very effective. Maybe if he went to Gato, he could have gotten the full Senga loop with like 5 Senga loops, and then you do crouching C into quarter circle forward A whiff to build some meter, and then the up kick. That's good damage. Or if you do the full loop forward B and then just link the D version of the up kick super, that's the most damage you can get. Ooh, nice combo here from Kyo. There's the shift. I need to jump C. That should work though. I think it must have been just a timing mistake. In general, the corner jump C works if you shift from Vanessa. Yeah, that should work definitely. Nice. Shift. Yeah, there we go. Very good. And Yulon dead, only Gato is left. Yep, there we go, LDM time. Yep. Oh, interesting, what is this? That's like I think that's the console variation, right? If you play with console rules, the back sway into the forward C, which is juggle anywhere, has more recovery. So you have to do this version, where you cancel into the sway. So he lost out on a lot of damage there, but it's super interesting. I wonder if he plays the console version at home, like the console balancing. I think nobody does. Lately I've seen a very old demonstration video from SNK. It was like on YouTube 16 years ago. I don't even know if it was on YouTube. I think it might have been supplementary on a DVD or something. And that combo kind of was in there. So with the console balancing to show off what is and what isn't possible now, or rather than with the console balancing. I think DanyKOF won another one. I have no idea what the score is. I think it's 3-1 or something. We can see once the match starts. I think at the top, if they are in arcade versus, it should show. There should also be plenty of LDM setups between Kyo and Vanessa now that I think about it. Simply because of the corner launch that Kyo has, and juggling to Choreo, you just shift the Choreo to jump D with Vanessa, LDM, and yeah, there you go. We have Kula against Kim. Close D, backdash. That would have been a perfect angle for Choreo again, but the jump light kicks also totally fine. Roll out, close C, forward A, raise spin. That could have been a Senga loop. Again, I think that would have been great to do that shift here. Choreo. Flash kick. Whoa, Tiger Knee projectile here gets thrown. Unfortunately, the projectile has a lot of landing recovery. Maybe that was an accident, maybe it just meant to do jumping D. It kind of happens sometimes when you want to do a hyper hop or a super jump that you get the accidental Tiger Knee. This one was obviously not accidental, it was intentional. It was also a good one. A walk-up throw attempt here. A little bit too early, I guess. That's an interesting thing in KOF 11. If you hold your block after you block an attack, if you hold it down, like down, back, you cannot be thrown for a longer time than if you release your stick. If you release any direction, you can be thrown immediately almost. And if you hold it, there's a very long cooldown until you can get thrown. It should be in the advanced section of the wiki if you're interested to learn more. We have Vanessa against Yulon here. C uppercut, oh, chip damage. run through. Wow, nice. He got that cross under low into forward A and even into the sway, but couldn't get the follow up. Ooh, nice and tricky left right here with Vanessa. Jump E, sweep. Yeah, there's the block string into sweep. Zero keeper from Gato, usually always the right choice. Forward A, and Vanessa teleporting away. Yeah, and jumping E from Vanessa losing here to Gato's jumping D. Beating Gato in the air is very difficult, but overall jumping E is just too slow in a scramble situation like that. I think jumping light kick would have worked very well here. Actually any button except jumping E. Light kick into up kicks, jump C from Gato, jump light kick, oh, reversal super from Kyo. Cannot be compared to Zero Keeper, it's not really the thing to do with Kyo, I would say. Yeah, it's 3-2 now, Dark Geese taking this match. By the way, after this first to 10, next one up, I kind of skipped it. Kozuka versus Shingo, I still haven't done that commentary, I still haven't watched that first to 10. That was when Kozuka, sorry, not Kozuka, Yanjiro. Yeah, when Yanjiro and Kozuka visited Port 24 a couple of weeks ago from Tokyo to Nagoya. I totally want to watch that first to 10, comment that first to 10, I haven't seen it yet. I hope Shingo plays Kim in that first to 10. I think lately he has been picking up Kim again. He has been playing the Yagoto team, which is of course Kula Gato Ryo. But I think, yeah, lately I've seen him play around with Kim again, so that would be great. Oh wow, we see a switch to K-Dash here from Vanessa, which is obviously an easier and stronger choice, I would say. More popular as well for DanyKOF. Whoops, accidental leader first. Yep, he lets him shift. Very respectful. It happens, especially in console. I think all of the console versions, EU, US and Japan, have different buttons to pick the order. I don't know why, but they switch the buttons for each version. It's such a nightmare, and especially if you play an arcade, then switch to console, you first have to check what version you're playing, and it's a pain in the ass. Anyway, Kim leading against Kula call out, jumping light kick, wild, jumping D out, gets punched here by a low from Kim. Kula almost guard crush, but it's fine. There's a Shoryu, a little late, but totally fine. It's so fast, more often than not, I'll just do it anyway. Light kick, race spin with no follow up, standing E from Kim, normal throw, Kula dead. Cross up, good block here from Dark Geese, another good block. And Gato, of course, very tall when crouching. Wow, reversal super hit. Very, very risky from DanyKOF. Then again, both players have saving shift, so he can take some risks. And finally, he baits out or rather, gets the saving shift here from Dark Geese. He kind of had no choice anyway. He had to do it at some point to conserve Gato's HP a bit. Duelons hits the 2 stocks, but it's going to be very, very hard to make something happen here, simply because DanyKOF is saving shift. Yeah, cannot really go into LDM. You also wouldn't want to, just because Kim is already dead, you want to save it up. So yeah, it's already looking quite difficult. Good bread and butter combo here. Yep, and goes for the chip. I really like that strategy. You have time to react to it, of course, during the super freeze. It's not like you're blocked, you can roll. Unfortunately, he was so close to the corner, he would have just rolled. If he would have rolled back or forward, it would have hit anyway. So all he could have done was to reversal. Immediately reversal. But if you don't have that charge ready with Kim, well, you would have to reversal super during the super freeze. So you really have to be ready for it, I think. Currently, I have no idea what the startup is of that Duelon super. If it's slow enough, I know that it doesn't have invul, just at the center of the body, so all you have to do is a standing light punch. If the startup isn't that high, that short, even after the super freeze, so yeah. Oh, nice instant overhead attempt here from Dark Geese, and good jumping C, but he didn't follow up with the light kick super, unfortunately. The juggling anywhere, that would have been great. Ooh, good block strings, but yeah. Too much of a life lead early here with Kyo from DanyKOF, and DanyKOF taking another match 4-2 now against Dark Geese. Can't hear whether they're speaking Spanish or English with each other. All I heard was like, Kula! The volume is quite low here, so yeah. Back to AG. Oh wow, Iori! Kyo Iori, the classic combo, and Leader Kim, nice, I like that. Leader Kim has some tricky stuff. For example, close to the corner, you can actually link the LDM after a guard cancel. I mean, it's 3 stocks, but it's really dirty. Like, your opponent is cornered and desperate, jabbing at you, you're guard cancelling, and immediately have an LDM in there. It's really nice. You can also do the classic sweep into LDM because of the juggle anywhere, but it's much harder than with K-Dash. K-Dash, you have so much time, it's the easiest hit confirm. Well, not the easiest, but it's quite easy. But with Kim, you have to be really fast. Then, of course, your air-to-airs with Kim, jumping light kick, air-to-air, link LDM is a classic, since jumping light kick is so good air-to-air. And I think there's one setup where you do the heavy kick flash kick, and then you link the LDM. I think that's also a possibility, if I'm not mistaken. It should work. Can't remember. Oh, well, never mind. Apparently those were accidental picks. I think we just reset. I didn't pay attention. I was just thinking about that team. Yep, no Iori. Unfortunate. Iori is a very fun character. Whoops, very wild Shuri you see here with a back turn punch. Counter hit. I wonder what he was trying to do. A good cross up 50-50. He almost punished that roll. Very nice. Was very close. Bread and butter combo from Dark Geese. Close C whiffing because of the back roll from Kim. And Kim missing his combo. And yep, far C punish. Hard knockdown. Nice, and he knew that was coming, yeah. Wrong shift. I think he wanted to go to Gato. That would have been the Senga loop into a killer, so unfortunate. Maybe he's experimenting with a new order of characters. Maybe he used to play Duelon on 3 and now he has him on 2 or something. I remember that happened to me a lot when I switched around my team the first time, like this. Oh, accidental normal throw. I don't think that was, the throw was intentional here. Missing the cross up a little bit too early, double crouching A into a missed Zero Keeper and now a real Zero Keeper. That's a kill against Kim, and now we have Gato against Kyo, which is brutal for Kyo usually. Nice jumping light kick, the bread and butter saving shift from Dark Geese. Bread and butter combo. We could have gone for EX super, totally fine though to conserve that meter. You can always use it with Gato, I think, for Zero Keeper and so on. Okay, C breath. Heavy kick, raise spin. He tries going for the cross up jumping light kick. Cool is quite small. Gets it in the end anyway. Nice run over and double mix up. So DanyKOF appears to be a very, very fast player. I think if he finds the right team synergy and quick shift combos and so on, gets a bit more routine, he should be incredibly strong in this game. And punish. You can punish this thing with K-Dash with light kick super. You have to be close, but it's so useful to have something to punish Zero Keeper on block. Only very few characters can do it. Yeah, but DanyKOF taking another match here. Yuri, this time for real. I don't think this was an accident. So he heard my wishes, I guess. And there's the Kim leader. There we go, Yuri first against Kula. No, Yuri. This time I was 100% sure it was intentional. It was another accidental pick. It's interesting how limited Yuri feels if you know him basically from almost any other KOF. Obviously 98, he is one of the strongest characters with a really complete moveset. And even there he feels more complete than here. But I think that's why a lot of people underestimate the character. His choreo isn't the best. He cannot do C forward aim to recast, that doesn't work, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, he's like a really good B tier character, and especially as a point, he's so annoying to deal with. His sweep is such a good anti-air. Some characters just cannot jump at Yuri, period. He's a nice character. Wow, look at that Kim pressure. Very patient here in neutral, not to crazily jump into a Shoryu, so nicely done from DanyKOF. Hard knockdown. He's trying his best to get out of the corner. And Shoryu losing to the dive kick here, that was unfortunate. It was just a matter of the angle and the timing, I think. So the Kim was kind of above and behind her, that's why it didn't work. roll out gets thrown here. Light kick, C forward A, sorry, C forward B into the fireball here from Kyo. We see an up kick, but he misses the combo. That's okay. We have 2 dead characters already. Normal throw, man. Kyo's going crazy. Another throw here. Just with, it looks to me like DanyKOF is just playing with really, really good KOF fundamentals. It's not even that he knows all the technical KOF 11 stuff, but he just seems to be an overall really strong KOF player. And these fundamentals just carry him. It's crazy. It's really, really nice to watch. Look how fast that match was. Darky's back to Gato here. And DanyKOF taking his time to pick his characters so he doesn't get accidentally Ori again. It looked very deliberate. Okay, here we go, another match between Kula and Kim here. Instant jumping E into jumping E from Kula, C into A breath, into race spin, into Shoryu. Oh, okay, into reflex, I have more frame advantage, jumping light kick into breath. Another breath, this one probably accidental because it turned around, or it just auto-turned. Ooh, nice crouching light kick into walk up throw. It's just it's a good strategy with Kula, just because your close C is 4 frames, so even if you don't get the throw, you get that incredibly strong close C that you can simply very easily hit confirm. Ooh, and wild Shoryu, and unfortunately Kula's stunned, damn. What a comeback. Kula dead. Okay, save time, fake cross up, shift combo, yep, there we go. Another one. And he misses the combo. Dark Geese would have gotten saving shift, but I think it would have totally paid off to that double shift. Just to bait out the saving shift, and then it's dual on in there. So yeah. Oh, another really fast kill here on Gato. Ooh, nice, and there's the first LDM combo, yeah. Darky's got his stuff down, he can do that. Drop here got totally fine, it was a lot of damage already from that LDM combo. All he has to do now is somehow survive against Kyo here, and that's it. That's the stun, Shoryu 8, no, where's the Shoryu 8? That's fine, it's fine, he got him with the overhead down forward D. I have no idea what the score is, by the way. Like 6-2 or something? We'll see. They casually look at them casually chatting in the first to 10 grand finals. Darky's just one-handing this. Looked like a very chill tournament, definitely. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. At least I'm gonna attempt to. There we go. Oh, 7-2 for DanyKOF. Let's go, Darkies. Get a few wins in. I want to see some more dual on action. So far we've seen one Vanessa LDM and one dual on LDM. One K-Dash LDM that missed, so let's also see a K-Dash LDM that hits. That would also be good. Oh, guard cancel. Kim sitting in 2 stocks now. Cooler at 1 because of the guard cancel. Ooh, nice tag here. Shift. Yeah, nice. Saving. Ooh, no. Ah, there was no stomp. Does he even know about the stomp? You can stomp there for insane stun. There would have been a dead dual on because he didn't use a saving shift. He should have done it before the launch. Oh my god, that was really scary. It's glad that it's really random that he's still alive here. Ooh, nice jump D here from Gato, another one. Flash kick. Kim doing crazy amounts of work here. Just look at this. Flash kick. Punish. Yeah, there we go. Ah, missing the jumping light kick. It's fine though. Gato's on the hunt. Normal throw. Forward A. Jump D. Light kick. Kyo gets a throw in somehow. Jump light kick. Okay, there we go. Bread and butter. Shift. Another shift. Okay, yeah, that's the idea. Good. And the cross up. Nice. Kula, of course, can act when she comes in, so could have done raise spin, slide, Shoryu, but yeah, I think the Shoryu loses to the slide from K-Dash, because the Shoryu has a hurt box at the feet, and obviously that slide just covers the whole ground, so hard to say what the right response would have been. EX super possibly, or just a front roll. But yeah, you kind of have to expect it. You have to take a guess. Even with Kula, sometimes it makes sense to not do anything, just block. Same with Rio. He also has no recovery, so yeah, tough decision there. So if DanyKOF would play Kim, Kyo, and cancel, then I couldn't tell anymore who is who from the portraits. If you have like low quality footage and look at the tiny little portraits during the match, these 3 characters just look the same. It's kind of funny. It's just the brown-haired, short-haired guys. Don't get me wrong, I really like the character art, but yeah.
It's first to say the word where yeah, so the enemy. So the word enemy, yeah. Drop out 8 tips for me, yeah. Ah, sí, es como digo. Es como digo. Es mi maestro, entonces pues. Yo no tengo oportunidad.
Okay, another round of Kula against Kim here. Light kick, crosser, bread and butter combo, hard knockdown from Kim. Kula rolling out of trouble. Backdash, jumping light kick. Normal throw. Wow, and he knew that roll was coming. Oh, he was just going for a close D anyway. Really nicely done here from DanyKOF. Kula almost stunned. Sure, you see, oh, so unfortunate. Getting that hit against crouch sometimes just doesn't launch the opponent depending on your distance. That's why you have to, if you do the bread and butter with her, the crouch B, stand B, Shoryu, you can't do that against crouching characters. What you should be doing is cancel the standing B into down forward B into that slide, which is pretty terrible, but it's better than nothing. But yeah, those are luxury problems considering how strong she is. Punish, yeah, there we go. Knockdown, at the same time, Kim wakes up slower. It was a little bit early there, but I think only with face down, not with face up. I keep confusing which is which. I just know you have to delay your Kisame in certain situations. I think it's face down. Pretty sure it's face down, yeah. Ooh, nice stun combo here. Bam, bam, show you. Oh, close C, even better. Close C is even better stun. Nicely done. Yep, and nice distance here to get the heat drive after the slide. So yeah, DanyKOF knows the combos here. Nice. 92 now, I think. Match point DanyKOF. Come on, Duckies. I want to see another win. Show me some dual on stuff.
Monterrey, Cali, Puebla, ya no sé. Más que una década.
So let's see how this is going.
Yeah.
standing E here from Kim as a match open, interesting. Maybe that also was far D, I don't know, I keep confusing them. Jump light kick, close D, I think. And a bread and butter combo from Kula with hard knockdown. Plenty of time for a jump C here, I think, because of the wake up timing. Another bread and butter from Kim. Goes with a fake cross, guard cancel roll from Kula. Race spin into follow up. Nice! Ah, where was the Shoryu? Ah, quite unfortunate. And drops the Kyo combo. Ooh, and a nice. No, wrong character. Go for that Zenga loop. Hard knockdown? Does it do hard knockdown? I can't remember. The punch super from Yolon. I think it does for some reason. Oh, nice double Shala here from K-Dash, going for the C trigger, which is +0 or even plus if you meet here. Yolon almost dead here. Almost stunned, almost dead. Crazy hard tech. And no punish there. Back turned hit. Another Dualon, no! Go to Gato. Ah, air and keep killing Dualon here. And then trade against Gato. Double crouching light kick, jumping D, jumping light kick, normal throw. There's the air dash and gets the accidental, slightly too early cross up here. K-Dash on the hunt, very patient. Yep, he's waiting for Gato to do zero keeper just so he can punish. Yeah, frame trap, but he doesn't shift to Kyo, probably missed the shift. Bread and butter combo from Gato. Goes for the slide, that is plus. You cannot punish that. Punishes the roll up, but didn't get zero keeper here. Far C, jump D. Far D from K-Dash. K-Dash almost dead. It's not looking bad for Darkies actually. Yeah, there it is. Oh no! He got tagged by the cross-up follow-up to show you. And there's the heat drive. Ah, and the overhead. Ah, and only Kula left. She can act though. Yeah, there's the roll. Ah, and Heaven's Drive takes it. That was a really close match. So good effort by Darkies in the end. So yeah, there you have it. First to 10 between these two players located. And a nice super stretched image here. First to 10 between these two players from Mexico and America. I hope you enjoyed this. I think it's easy to tell that DanyKOF, Mexico in general, have incredibly good KOF basics. So yeah, I hope these guys keep playing 11. I hope the spark gets reignited, so to speak, and they train up and become strong. And yeah, it was really fun to watch. This is so different from how the Japanese play, how we play in Europe. It's just it felt very different. So very enjoyable. Thank you, Darkies, for providing me that video, and thanks for watching, guys. And I see you next time when I comment Shingo against Yanjiro. Not Kozuka, Yanjiro. Thanks and bye.